What's going on, Jerome's? It is halftime. It's halftime, America. Of the Minnesota Vikings putting the bang thing on the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers in Lambeau. Now, of course, like things can't always go perfectly. And Jalen Speedy Naylor in for Brandon Powell on that punt return. Lost one in the sun, muffed it, and they picked it up. So it is what it is. But the Packers got on the board right at the end. But the Vikings lead 28-7. And this has been an absolute ass kicking from soup to nuts. Jordan Love is not looking healthy out there. He's limping around on that leg. He's not stepping into throws. He's got 0 zip on his balls, throwing 2 picks already. And yeah. So overall, you have to be happy. But just at the end, it's just like, why? Because I was looking forward to a shutout, but the Packers apparently the Packers can only score when they're given the ball at the 3. And then they even backed up to the 15. It was so funny watching Matt LaFleur trying to get thrown out. It's not fair. No. But either way, all the things going on. So the Aaron Jones revenge game is fantastic, right? Meow. Jones has 9 for 36, as well as 2 for 24, and as well as Jordan Addison. Doesn't even matter that Jar's not playing. Jordan Addison absolutely owns this team. I don't know what it is, but the Packers' kryptonite is Jordan Addison. It's kind of crazy. RX Vert, $5. Naylor should let it go out of the end zone. Absolutely. If you couldn't see it, just let it bounce, man. But also, it wouldn't shock me at all if the Packers only end up scoring 7 in this game. Slinging Sam Darnold, America's quarterback, throwing 3 touchdowns. And we need to start having the conversation, man. For years, you've longed for a franchise quarterback who's youngish, and Sam Darnold right now is playing like an MVP. He's at minimum playing like an all-pro, and he's only 27. He's younger than Burrow and Josh Allen and Mahomes. What do you want? And again, I fully understand that J.J. McCarthy's in the future. I'm hyped for McCarthy as well, but Sam Darnold is balling out right now. He's everything that you want for the position right now. So if Darnold forces a difficult decision for the Vikings, we've said this ad nauseum all off season, it's the best scenario for the Vikings. Zach Carter, $2. Got a fire under them going in the half at least. Absolutely. Alexander Nedelia, new monthly Jerome. What up? If you got a question or comment, toss a couple bucks in the super chat and we'll read them. Also, the game isn't over. Stop it. No shit, Sherlock. Please. Obviously, there's a long ways to go, and obviously we're the Vikings, right? But also getting after that ass where Jordan Love can't move. And honestly, it's medical malpractice by the Packers training staff. We're just like, our season's on the line because our wins against the Colts and the Titans were obviously fool's gold, and we're not fooling anyone, so we need to rush Jordan Love out there. He's throwing every ball off his back foot. There's a reason why he's bounce passing every single throw. He's not healthy. He can't protect himself. He's limping out there. It's ridiculous. I'm thinking about the kid. I'm thinking about his long-term health. Traveler, $2. Surprise Packers don't pull Love. He's hurt. He is. Honestly, they would have a better chance with Malik Willis right now. 100%. Absolutely 100%. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll give a couple shout-outs as well. But going through, like, this is honestly the most physical I've seen a Vikings team in my many, many moons of watching this stupid squadron. Like, both trenches, they're dominating right now. The Vikings offensive line is getting after things. That front seven, that first drive, they're giving away some runs against Josh Jacobs, but run fits are in. Packers are in catch-up mode, and they're teeing off on Jordan Love right now. Right now, the Packers are 2 of 7 on third, 0 for 1 on fourth down, and they're getting handled. They're getting handled by the Vikings. Adam Pell, Puck the Packers. That's right. A couple shout-outs. Spring Valley, Wisconsin. Park Rapids, what up? Lake City, gorgeous. Mankato, Illinois. Sweden. Brookings, South Dakota. Southside, what up? Montana, Huntsville, Alabama. I actually had a really good time in Huntsville. Passed through there back in the day. Sao Paulo, what up? Prior Lake. All right, Jebe, $2. If you could bring back one Viking, who would it be? I don't know, like in their prime? Right now? Randall McDaniel? Yeah. Jeff Boyer, $5. Always rolling from Mount Zion. Skull, baby. Joshua Gaither, the Vikings team feels so different, man. Also, it's nice to see some calls go away in Lambeau. Skull from Wyoming. That seems kind of weird, doesn't it? Like the back-to-back catches and reviews where they both go the Vikings' way. I mean, essentially they're two coin flips. Like, how does that happen? A couple more shout-outs. Apple Valley, Germany, Guten Tag, Philly, Owatonna. I did not know that Owl City was from Owatonna. There you go. Thomas Larson, $5. Will Minnesota extend America's quarterback, Sam, or will they let him go? I personally would extend his contract. Skull. My prediction right now, 2-year deal, but guarantees front-loaded, so the Vikings can move that contract. But obviously, that's still very early. Still only 3.5 games in. Nick, $5. Can you shout out my boy Max T? He just got a root canal. Hey, Max T, if they gave us some Vicodin, be careful. They're very dangerous. Not gonna lie. In fact, I've definitely had some back issues. I've had some teeth issues like way back in the day too. But I declined the oxys and the Vicodins because I've just seen it be very, very bad for a lot of people. Right? Ethan Griffith, how do we feel about Murphy's playing today? Do we need to stop the packing coming out of the half here? Murph's been up and down. So he had that PBU on 4th down, which is great, but they also picked on him for the touchdown and also missed a tackle again. So, I don't know. Like, could we trade for Kenny Moore? I mean, Kenny Moore of the Colts, I think is the best slot corner in the game, but who knows? Let's hear. Hoyt Reynaldo, $5. Finish the game, guys. Let's go. That's right. Logan Am, $1. What up? Alex Needle, $5. Love the content. Been watching on and off for a few seasons. Always keeping me up to date on all things Vikings. Appreciate it, Skull. Thank you. Hurricane, $5. Got my jelly beans on Darnold under 8.5 rushing. Rip. Shout out Ames, Iowa. That's right. Cyclones undefeated right now too. Max Jackson, $5. Been watching for years. Love the channel, Skull. Also, quick thoughts on Kamu. So we said at the time, like, even when Pace missed last week, like, Kamu is a more than competent starting linebacker. Like, he's been a spot starter for years. He started one season for the Texans, and he's really good in coverage. He's solid in run fits. He's a good communicator out there. I mean, Kamu's great. Kamu's fantastic, man. DTG Brando, $2. This team is playing confident. I love it. Absolutely. They're walking into any stadium, any situation, thinking they can win. And that, honestly, is half the battle. And they have the talent. Kwesi has shown that this team is deep with a couple of injuries so far. Just think of what this offense is going to be when Hockenson and Reisner get back. So you have one of the best tight ends in the game and also offensive line depth. It's going to be great to see. Sorry, we're just trying to catch up here. Christopher Wilson, $2. Not Vikings, but Knicks with 7 comps for -7. Yeah, I've been keeping tabs on that. It's not great. Hey, stupid ass Sean Payton. Aren't you glad that you forced us to trade up for McCarthy? Flick Croft, $5. Minnesota defense or Masters of Mayhem. I kind of like. I try to think of like a Mayhem connection because I'm a big Sons of Anarchy fan. Winters Howell, $2. Thoughts on the Hawkins' return? Addy came to play. So now, like the reports are saying, Week 8 Rams or Week 9 Colts as opposed to Week 7 Lions. Guess we'll see. But I highly doubt it'll be next week against the Jets. Michael Buchanan, $2. If Sam keeps us up, we can't let him walk. It's a fair point. Dumpster Cheese, $10. Scowl. Brett Leewell, $5. My brother thinks the Packers will finish higher than the Vikings still. Please let him know he's wrong. Hey, ask him to wager hard-earned American currency on it then. And go ahead. And you know what? $3. KCU, $2. We'd love to see a TD from 33 on my 33rd birthday. Happy birthday. And also, I feel like at the end, they're just going to try and drag Aaron Jones into the end zone. They're going to give him 30 straight carries until he gets in because they want to see him do the Lambeau leap and all that stuff. But Packers get the ball to start the second half, and you got to shut them down because, honestly, if the Packers go down and get points, all of a sudden this becomes a ball game, right? And the Vikings offense is rolling. They're tough and physical. They're wearing the ass out of this Packers defense, and they're looking really, really damn good right now. So still a lot of football to play. Not counting your chickens before they hatch, but, I mean, you got to feel good about the way this squad is playing. And now close them out, send everyone home, and there you go. All right, so we'll be back here, post-game show, as well as winners and losers. You guys are the best. Skull, production value. Dorian Foley, $10. Andy, you're absolutely goated. Love always. Let's complete this dog walking skull. Abso-freaking-lutely. Woo.